Good morning, children. Welcome back to our new class from Civics, Chapter 2 Role of Government in Health. This is Sridevi from Tala Padmavati International School, Varangal. Today we are going to discuss a new topic about health and the role of government in protecting the public health. What is health? Health is of being free from illness and injuries. Of course, there are various kinds of illness like fever, stomachache, malaria, typhoid, etc. There are various issues of health where we get affected or infected, which results to illness. Sometimes we get even injuries. So being free from all these illness or diseases is called as health. Even apart from these, there are other factors which makes the government to come and involve into the public life and take care of their health. Because if you are not giving adequate or sufficient or enough food to your body, which your body requires to maintain the day-to-day activities, it results to illness. Even if we stay in an area which is polluted area or environmental infected, that also makes you suffer from health issues. And even safe drinking water to protect our life from diseases. So the most important to know that every individual needs sufficient amount of food to their affordable levels. Good care and clean water, pollution free environment. These are very important for the good health to our life. So now let us know about the healthcare in India. India is the fourth largest producer of medicine in the world. It's really great to say that India got its position in fourth. But at the same time, a country is of poor and illness conditions. Nearly more than 50% of the people, especially children in our country, are not getting sufficient amount of food. It is called as malnutrition. Even there are 24 crore people who are suffering still with malnutrition, mainly from the age of 6 to 14 years. Now let's know that the other important point about India is a country got highest number of medical colleges than any other country in the world. India brings out nearly 15,000 new doctors to our country every year, the qualified doctors. But the matter here is all these doctors are settled in urban areas. So the people in rural are still in suffering with no proper doctors, and rural people can't reach to these urban areas. The ratio between rural population and the doctors available in these areas are very less. And in 1950, as soon as India got independence, the number of hospitals in our country are 2,717 compared to 1991, where only 11,174 were present. But in 2000, it has reached to 18,218 hospitals. Then the other important issue is here more than 5 lakh people die every year. The number has been same even after independence. Though we have good and enough doctors in our country, the cases are still registered and around 2 million people are affected with malaria. And medical tourism in our country, that is the people who visit our country from other countries, though we got such a good medical doctors, but still we are unable to supply the pure, clean drinking water to the whole population. More than 21% of the diseases are the communicable diseases, which are mainly caused by water like diarrhea, dysentery, etc. These are the few statistics of India. Now let us know what is the role of government and how the government provide better facilities, how it protects the health of the people. There are many responsibilities of a government hospital to look after the people health. A famous writer called the German Bentham mentioned in his book as people's government as the duty or the responsibility of the government starts from the womb to the tomb. It means when the child in the mother's womb itself, the responsibility of the doctor or the government starts, and it ends only when he dies or kept into the tomb. So there is no such aspect in any human being's life that there is no right or responsibility of the government from birth to death. The complete responsibility is in the hands of government of all the citizens of the country. So it is the duty of the government to ensure the population from environment, pure and clean drinking water, food, cloth, shelter. These are the basic needs of every citizen in every country. Unless they are being provided with proper medical conditions, proper preventions during such epidemic periods, we cannot lead a happy and a good health as we need it till the end of our life. So it's a part of the government duty or the responsibility in every step of the life of people, even during the such period where the viral infection spread. The government must be very serious and very attentive to protect the life of the people. They need to provide proper and clean drinking water, good food facilities, proper shelter, where they are the basic needs of every individual in the country. So, part of all this, the government has to play a major role in case of health care, where it needs to provide good centers, camps, week wise camps, and very good dispensary centers in the interior parts of the villages or towns, where every individual can utilize it properly and can get proper health conditions and can be supported by good doctors during the health issues. So many such issues are there where people are suffering with health issues, where government is not showing its serious action on them. So now, based on the lesson, there's a good story we are going to listen about two friends who are in a village, who are the very good friends studying in the same school of 7th standard. The story is based on Cost of Cure, where Aman and Ranjan lives in a village. While Ranjan comes from a well-to-do family, Aman's parents have to struggle to make ends meet. So here in this story, Aman is a boy who belongs to poor family and Ranjan is a boy who belongs to rich family. One day, suddenly, both of them fall sick. As they both go to school regularly together, they enjoy their schooling, they have very good fun in the school, and meantime, suddenly, they fall sick. Both of them were suffering with viral fever. They both need to go to hospital. As if you fall sick, generally you go to hospital for treatment. Ranjan is taken to a private hospital with all facilities and father paid 500 rupees in the counter as he entered the hospital. and within a matter of few minutes, Ranjan was taken to the doctor, and doctor asked about all the details, what the health issue is, and immediately he has given few medical tests to Ranjan, and he was taken to another place where the tests are being conducted. Ranjan was given the blood test, and immediately within a matter of half an hour he got the reports, and it was shown to the doctor, and doctor said that it is a viral fever and he need to be taken few medicines. And immediately doctor has given the prescription, details of medicines what Ranjan has to use, and they went to the hospital, the medical they went to the shop to take the medicines, and they left the home. Ranjan is taken a good care, and finally Ranjan got good treatment. Around 3,000 was the bill paid by Ranjan for his treatment. And after 3 days, Ranjan became very well and good. And he recovered as usual, and he went to the school. When we talk about Aman, as he belongs to a very poor family, after 2 days where his father was completely busy with his daily labor work, after 2 days his father took him to the nearby government hospital. So he was unable to go to the hospital as he was very sick. Finally one day father took Aman to the hospital, a government hospital. As they went there, they found a big queue nearby the OPD counter, that is outpatient department, where he is being entered with a token, and he was given a token. They were waiting for 3 hours for the token. Then as they got the token, they were waiting for the hours to meet the doctor. Then the doctor says for the blood reports. In the lab, again there was a very big queue. Like this, the reports were given even after 3. So around 3 days, it took time for his treatment, and finally, after the treatment, Aman recovered around 1 week after. Here, what we have to understand is Ranjan went to a high sophisticated and well-known super specialty hospital for treatment and spent 3,000. Got well just in 3 days. Whereas Aman was a poor boy whose life was very meager, unable to afford more for a private hospital where he can't spend more money, went to a government hospital. He had no other choice. He was waiting for 3 hours, though he was suffering with high fever and unable to stand. So the rich or the poor, privileged, here going to private hospital, whereas the poor, underprivileged, are going to the government hospitals. Here the thing is, whatever the hospitals, even government, also must be serious about the health conditions of the people, and serious responsibility to be shown on the people living condition and the patients, and provide good health conditions to all the individuals in the country.